The Gadget Nerd reporting here. What's going on, everybody? Today we have with us the unboxing and quick hardware tour of the OPLUS XonPhone 5. After we tested the XonPad 7 from OPLUS, many of you guys were asking me questions about the brand. So OPLUS is not a Chinese brand as well as not an Indian brand. It's a brand from Taiwan. Till now they have launched two products in India, the XonPad 7 and the latest one, XonPhone 5, which we have with us right now. Talking about the XonPhone 5, this is a 5-inch dual SIM budget Android phone which has some interesting specs and it runs on Android KitKat OS, which is great. It has a quad-core MediaTek MT6582 processor which is clocked at 1.3 GHz and the RAM is 1 GB, and it also has a Mali 400MP GPU for graphics. The display is 5 inches and it's a 720p HD IPS display. It also uses the OGS technology and it does not seem to be a Gorilla Glass. It is selling exclusively on snapdeal.com for 7,999 rupees in India. I'll have the link to buy it in the description box down below. Enough of the specs, now let's take a look at the contents inside the box. Inside the box we get the XonPhone 5 itself. We have a quick start warranty and safety guide. To power up the phone we have a 2000 mAh OPLUS branded battery. We have a USB to micro USB cable for charging and data transfer. And a OPLUS branded wall adapter for charging, and the output is 5V or 1A. And last but not the least, we have the earphones which resembles the Apple's previous generation earphone. I'm not talking about the EarPods, but they look a lot like the earphones we used to get with the iPhone 4 and the 4S. We also have a mic and the button on the earphone, which may be used for ending and receiving calls. Now let's take a quick hardware tour of the XonPhone 5. At front we have the 5-inch 720p HD display with a pixel density of 320 ppi, and I have to say the screen is very bright. Above it we have a 2 megapixel front facing camera for video calling and selfies. We have some sensors and the earpiece, and as you can see the device comes with a pre-installed screen protector. Below the display we have 3 touch capacitive buttons which are menu, home and back, and they are also backlit. The back of the phone is plastic but it has a dotted texture which adds more grip to the device. It's kind of like the Samsung Galaxy S5 but not exactly like in terms of feeling. On the back we have a 8 megapixel autofocus camera with LED flash and a OPLUS branding below the flash. And over here, as you can see, the camera lens kind of sticks out a bit, and I'm worried if the lens may get scratched easily. Below it we have the XonPhone 5 branding and the OPLUS logo. We have a loudspeaker which looks tiny but can't tell about the sound quality or the sound right now as we have to test it out. The sides of the XonPhone 5 are made with metal and the physical buttons are also made with metal, which is amazing. At the right we have the power on, off or sleep wake button. Left has the volume rockers. From the sides the design reminds me of Sony Xperia phones. At the bottom we have primary microphone and an indent to open up the back cover. Top has a micro USB port for charging and data transfer and a 3.5mm jack for headphones. Now this device can accept up to 2 SIM cards and the internal storage is 16 GB, which can also be expanded using a micro SD card up to 32 GB. Now OPLUS has definitely did some research about the ergonomics and design. The design feels kind of unique in many ways, and even it's a 5-inch display, the phone is very comfortable to hold and the back adds a subtle grip to the phone. Also, did I forget to tell you that the edges on the back are a little bit curved? And those edges do feel a lot nicer than the sharp edges on many devices. We'll be testing this device out and we'll be reviewing it soon. So this was the unboxing and hardware tour of the XonPhone 5. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them in the comments. Also like this video if you like the effort and feel free to embed this video on your website. Also do subscribe as it's free and just takes a second, so that you'll get to know about our latest videos when we upload them. Anyways, thanks for watching.